Good afternoon. I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to come on in. Thanks for tuning in to Cali Homesteading with Poohbear. It's your girl Poohbear. We're going to do a quick little honey pot chat. I'm not trying to keep you for a very long time, but y'all know I can talk. Y'all know I can talk, but I'm going to try real hard to keep this not long. Hey, bro. Please forgive my voice. I am fine. I'm not sick. I'm just losing my voice right now. It's been like this all day. I think I had too much praise and worship because I sound like this now. But it's all good. I wanted to, I guess, sort of release a little bit of frustration, but at the same time, be happy. So, yes, I went to Starbucks. I have some elderberry tea at home. I'm gonna take some elderberry. I have some elderberry and some moringa tea. I'm gonna take some of that when I get home. But for now, I went to Starbucks and got me a medicine ball so I can be working on the tea, soothing my throat and everything. But I feel fine, totally. But so y'all know I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, trying to get these birds like I do every year. And I'm really trying to build our business. So it's important for me to get the chicks and everything. And so this year we're gonna get another rooster. I don't know if we're gonna name him Hubert Jr. or not, but I'm thinking we're gonna get a stir. What is it called? Not a stir fry. I think it's called frying pan. It's a order of nothing but roosters. I think it's called frying pan. But we're gonna order those. I'm gonna order probably about 50 so that they will be our meat birds. But when I do that, I'm gonna keep like maybe three so that we can have some roosters to go with our plethora of chicks. They'll all be roosters that are, chicks and raised up. And so when they get of age, then they will be my stud muffins and go and fertilize my eggs, right? So I'm gonna go do that. But I'm still trying to get, chicks because I talked to you guys about Tractor Supply. Well, not it's not Tractor Supply. It's Hoover Hatchery actually. So Hoover Hatchery has maxed out with their inventory. I'm saying I called because I was online and I didn't see anything at all. So I called and the lady informed me that they didn't have anything. They don't have quail, they don't have ducks, they don't have eggs, they don't have turkeys, they don't have guineas. They have nothing for this season. She said the only way that will change is once and they start hatching the eggs, on schedule. If the vitality rate is not what they think it's going to be, if more birds survive, then they would have a small availability. But that's no guarantee. So I started looking at other hatcheries like, okay, I understand, not a problem. But she did inform me that every company or, farmer or whoever had already pre-ordered, they would be getting their order, but just not people like us who haven't purchased them yet. So I was like, okay, fine. I understand. So she told me that Tractor Supply would still have their, that they would be getting theirs. They have a contract, so they would be getting theirs. So for whatever reason, understanding that they have no more or won't have any more, told my brain that this first batch that comes out would be the only batch. So I've been frantic because the other companies that I want to work with will purchase from, either they're not going to have anything until like mid next month or April, or even some of the birds that I want that are dual birds that are great egg layers but also good meat birds. They won't be
Oh my
available.
god, yeah.
Some won't be available until like June or something. What?
I have $8. We just went up that bouncy thing. Not bouncy thing. The thing, you know, remember that was at
1 second, y'all.
the thing that goes up? Yeah, I made that good too.
You guys are playing in the apparatus?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my.
It was gonna go up more, but I was like, the one in the hood was more stable than this one.
Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. I got Selena and Diamond with me, and we're at Burger King. They wanted Burger King. I don't want Burger King, but that's what they want. And so she just told me that they're playing in that jungle gym, the apparatus. 18 and 24, whatever. They're grown. They get in trouble. I don't have to pay for it. That's on them. She said the one in the hood in LA is more sturdier than this one. Whatever. Anyway, and so the birds that I'm more focused on this season are the Isa Browns. They're also called the sex sucklings or something like that. They have a lot of different names. It's even called the cinnamon queen, I think. Like, it depends on which company you're purchasing from, but it's the same bird. So I'm like, okay, fine. I want them. I want the black longhorn and I want the white longhorn because they give really great eggs. They give you large or extra large eggs, and they all produce at close to 300, if not more. So, and then those birds are pretty big. They're going to be at least 5 pounds. The hens. So, when it comes time to process them, if you need to process them, then you still have, food. And it would be big. Like, we have a big family. We're a family of 9. So one chicken isn't going to do it for us. So we have to have, we would have to eat 2 or 3. But I mean, if times are hard, then, you just make it a stew and everybody just gets a little bit and be grateful. But, that's neither here nor there. But I'm trying to make sure that we have a lot. So when I was online with one of the companies, they have the frying pan, I think it's called. I showed you guys in the video I did the other day. They're 155 for one. It's a male. They're all males, but we know the males are big, so that's a good thing. So I'm going to order 55 of those, and they will be our meat birds just because I don't really think I want to do Cornish cross. If I do, I won't do a lot, maybe like 20 or 30, but I'm not going to do like 80 like we did last time. It'll just be probably no more than 40. I'll say 40. But I'm just trying to get the meat situated so that we don't have to worry, right? Because you guys know I'm gonna do a lot of canning. I don't have a freeze dryer yet. Oh gosh, I can't wait to get my freeze dryer. I promise you, I turned 50 this year in September, and I believe that I'm gonna get myself a freeze dryer for my birthday. Like, that is the thing I want. There's two things I want for my birthday. I want a huge revival, which I'm trying to find a venue now so that I can have this revival. But I want like a 2 or 3 night revival. Just churches coming together, people getting saved, people getting healed, people getting delivered. That's what I want for my birthday. That, and I want a freeze dryer. That's what I want. I want that. I really do, because you can freeze dry so much food and have it stored away for years and years and years. And that to me is just smart, because we don't know what the future's going to hold, right? So it's better to be prepared and not need the things. Well, I mean, it's better to be prepared and, yeah, and not need it than to need it and not have it. So I really, really, really want to make sure you got to have your water. Sidebar. This is a Trenta water. And then this is I think it's a Grande. I'm probably wrong. It's the size bigger. I can't think of what it's called. Taro? Tall? I don't know. I don't go to Starbucks that often. But I am a very firm believer in staying hydrated. And it doesn't matter to me if it's ice cold water or not. I just love water. But hydrate yourself. That was my sidebar. Anyway, so my mom has a deep freezer. It's a pretty big deep freezer. We got it from Sears like maybe 9 years ago, because she's been gone now 4 years. So yeah, it's about that long, and it's a really good deep freezer. So I'm gonna go get it out of the storage so that I can have that. But telling you, it's been so good just knowing now that we're gonna be okay, because this is what happened. So I made the video yesterday saying how, because when I went and got my potatoes, the first batch of potatoes, the guy told me, because I did my video and everything, and he was like, "Oh, they're gonna be, yeah, yeah, exactly." And we have a upright freezer that we got, like, we moved in our old house in 2009, and so we got it between 2009 2010. We still have the upright freezer. It's big. It's like 25 cubic feet or something like that. It's tall. It's big, right? I think it's five shelves. Yeah, I think it's 5 shelves plus the basket at the bottom, and then you have the full door, all the different shelves on the door. But and then we have another deep freezer, and then we have a refrigerator. So yeah, but so I I met with the guy, and he told me that they were gonna be they would be having their first chickens on yesterday, on the 17th. So I was so excited that there was gonna be, all of these chicks and stuff on the 17th of February 2025. So yesterday I go, and we went to the one in Apple Valley, and a lot of people. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to make sure my hotspot is off. I'm turning my hotspot back on, because that shouldn't have even happened. But my hotspot was turned off so it could charge. But anyway, so I get to Apple Valley, and then the lady lets me know, "Are we good now? Can you see me? Are we good?" We're good now? Hey, Hudson. Okay, yeah, I guess we're good now. Okay, so I get to Tractor Supply, and the lady's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, they're not going to be here today. Maybe later on, the end of the week." And so I'm like heated because I confirmed with both Tractor Supplies that they were going to have them yesterday, because yesterday was my day that was free. I didn't have to take anybody to work, or I didn't have to go to work. It was my free day. So she was like, "Oh no, I'm sorry, we're not going to get them in today." And so then I'm in the process of driving to Hesperia, to the other one, and then it dawns on me, because we tried to go to the bank to cash my checks. And so then we get there and the bank's closed, and I'm trying to, well, credit union, and I'm confused. Like, well, maybe, it's 9 o'clock. Maybe they open at 10. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. Then it dawns on me that it's President's Day. So the bank's probably not open. So I tell Diamond, check. She checks. Online, Google is telling her that everything's open. So I'm like, okay, the post office is supposedly open. The bank is supposedly open. Call the bank. Well, credit union. So she calls them, and they're like, what state are you in? She's like, California. Yeah, no, we're not open in California because it's holiday. Okay. So then I tell her, call the post office, because he told me that they have to get the phone call from the post office. He said they could call us at 4 o'clock in the morning and let us know that the chicks are there. When they call us, then we go to the post office and get them. Now, you guys know, for me, my mail lady, and she loves when she can. She always brings me my chicks, and she says she loves to hear the chirping in the car with her. So I'm like, call the post office. And we figure out the post office is closed. So then I call Hesperia back, because I've already talked to the guy, and he's told me that they're coming in later on that day. He's not sure what time. I'm like, okay, fine, I'm coming. I'm going to camp out until they get there. So now I'm like, wait a minute. Are you sure they're coming today? He's like, yeah, I just don't know what time. I'm like, but you guys have to go to the post office to go get them, right? He's like, yes. I said, so the post office will deliver even on a holiday, even when they're closed? They'll still deliver the chicks? He's like, wait a minute. It's a holiday? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh man, you're right. It's President's Day. No, they're not going to come. We're not gonna, they're not open, and so we can't go get them. So it won't be today. So I was like, oh, okay, okay. So then I called earlier today, and he was like, yeah, no, we haven't gotten a phone call or anything like that. So I was like, okay. So I'm trying to build some things. And I'm trying to build a chicken tractor, mainly for our meat birds, because they're going to be all roosters. And so I'm like, let me build this big tractor, like maybe 8 feet long by, I don't know, 10 feet or something. We'll figure that part out. But I was just going to look around, because I want to get some of the really fine cattle panel as the bottom base, so that when they poop, it goes down to the floor. But I also want to also go in under and use some hard metal wire, like half an inch, so that nothing can, seep through. No, none of the chicks can fall through, but nothing will be able to get in either. And so I was like, okay, well, let me see. So I went there to check it out and everything. And so I went to the one in Apple Valley. I didn't go to the one in Hesperia. So I go inside, and I'm like, I'm hearing something. I'm bugging out. I'm telling myself, you want these daggone chicks so bad that you're hearing things. I'm hearing chirp, 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 chirp. I'm like, yo, I hear chickens. And I'm like, I'm trying to gravitate to the sound, right? And it's this lady with her daughter. And I'm like, do you hear them? I'm all excited. Do you hear them? And she's like, what? I said, the baby chicks. And then the mother goes, I thought I was losing my mind because I don't see any. I was like, no. So I'm walking and walking. I'm like, I'm going to find these chicks. They're in the back. I'm like, wait a minute. They're not on display yet. So they informed me that the new rule is that they get them the day before, but they can't release them, sell them until the next day. I'm like, at this point, I feel like you're taunting me because they're there. I can hear them. I can see them in the metal container and everything. And I'm like, yo, I'm ready. Let me just get 20. Have 20 till tomorrow. We're not allowed to sell them today. I'm like, but I'm busy tomorrow because I know that if people know, he said that 10 people have come in today looking for chicks. So I'm like, what if they take them from me? But then he informed me, he said, you have nothing to worry about. I was like, you guys aren't going to be able to get any more. He was like, no, 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 no. First of all, they're not the only company that we're partnering with this year. And secondly, we already have them. We're going to be getting them every week until August. Do you understand how happy that made me? Because I was like, okay, so I don't have to stress out. And y'all know I will camp out until they open. I will be the open person. I'm like, oh my gosh. He was like, no, you're fine. He was like, you can get 10 tomorrow or and then come back. He's like, we're probably gonna be getting them a couple of times a week right now. I was like, you just don't know how happy you made me because he told me that what they have right now are bantams. And you know, those are the littler ones with the smaller eggs. And I'm trying to build a business, so I really need the bigger eggs. So I was like, you kind of got to get what you can get. So you got to be grateful and take what you can take. But to understand that I don't have to worry. I can get them when I can get them, and it's going to be okay. Yo, I'm so excited. So I was really upset because I was like, y'all been playing with me. Because I'm telling y'all, like last month, I was online in Tractor Supply, and I had a lot of birds in my cart. But now they don't even have a cart. When it comes to birds, if you go look up birds or meat birds or live birds or livestock and then go try to kill the birds, it's not even coming up in the system. They have completely wiped them out. So the only way we can get them right now is in the stores. But now that I know they're going to be, and he told me that they're going to be like no more than like $5.99. I was very happy with that because the other place that I get chicks from, their chicks last year were, well, let me rewind. 2 years ago, their chicks were like $3 or $4. Then last year they were $5.50. She told me that they're coming every Thursday now and that they're gonna be $7. And I'm just like, you gotta do what you gotta do. And this is really gonna make me be extremely disciplined to make sure that I stay on top of my animals so that I'm checking for mites. I'm checking for pasty butt. I'm making sure that nothing can get in there to harm them. I'm making sure their waterers are cleaned daily, everything. I'm going to be very militant because I want my animals to be successful, you know? So I'm like, man, this is some craziness. But now I can let everybody know that all season long, even though Hoover Hatchery is closed, well, they're closed for us, we can still get our birds from Tractor Supply. We're just going to have to stake them out and just pop up on them. But just try to get there early because now that I understand, see, this is the good thing. This is the good thing. Now we know we don't have to try to guess what time of day or evening they're going to be there. We know that they're going to get them the night before and they won't be able to sell them until the next day. So just be there when they open. That should be easy. If you can't do it, work it out with somebody else. Be on your FaceTime or whatever and pick the birds that you want. But just make it happen, Captain, because you can't order them online. And if you do go to another company to order them online, they're going to cost more. So the best thing, get strapped in, I could tell you to do is to just do it that way so that you can get your chickies. Now, I know you guys aren't trying to get the amount that I am, but that's okay. It's all right. Get what you can get. Oh, see now, Miss Diamond is on the phone. Diamond, show them your new glasses.
They look like sunglasses.
She has the, what's it called, translucent? Yeah. So when she's outside, they get darker for her to protect her eyes. So yeah, so she got her new glasses. Her first pair of actual vision glasses, not sunglasses. But she's got a 2-for-1, so she's good. But I'm gonna, oh wait, I didn't see none of this. Hey, Precious. What's up? I'm gonna have to come back and read all of this. $12. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Oh, they will deliver. No. I am going to, High Revelation Homestead, I am going to still, the companies that I'm going to get them from, Meyer Hatchery. I'm getting my meat birds from there, and I'm going to get some other birds from there because they still have birds, just not right now. But in the near future, like in April and May and June and in September, they have a plethora of birds available. Now, this is the thing. It all depends on what you want because if we get the birds now, and then by then, they'll just be at age, they'll just be at age to start laying, right? 17 to 20 weeks. So, go where? No, we have to go get the cake mix and stuff. So Maya can bake the cake. Tomorrow's Miss Darlene's birthday. So Maya is making her a cake because her favorite is lemon. Oh, he's on his way. Okay. So, just know that you guys can go and get them. They should, all of the Tractor Supplies should be releasing them this week, the first ones. So call and find out because you know they'll be there at least a day before. So I'm gonna let y'all go because I have to make a phone call. So thanks for tuning in to Cali's Homesteading with Poohbear. I think I'm gonna go live later on today because I got some stuff to do, but I'm not sure. But thanks for tuning in to Cali's Homesteading with Poohbear. I'm going to be safe, sis, always. God is with me. God is with me. All right, y'all. I will see you guys soon. Love y'all. Bye for now.
No, you, nuh-uh, nope.
Mm-mm.